Okay, so part 6 of the sales script breakdown is the trial close and the close. In my opinion, the most important part of the script, because you can do every single thing right up until this point. But if you don't trial close correctly, if you don't ask for the sale, and if you don't close the sale, it will slip through your fingers. You will think ads don't work, you will think sales don't work, and you will question the meaning of life. That's how important this section of the script is. I would never encourage this, but you can absolutely blast through a sales call, not much empathy, not asking many questions, not really giving a fuck about their why or what their goal is or why they are on the call in the first place. And if you trial close really hard and you close really hard, you will probably make more sales than the reverse of that, where everything's perfect, but you don't close. So if you have the perfect sales call and you get to this section, this is how you end the call. Now, what a trial close is effectively you are asking them, is this program for you? Do you want to move forward? Do you have any concerns? But the way you ask the question is not a definitive yes or no. You'll see what I mean in a second when I show you what the question is and I read out the question with the right tone, the right cadence, because I'm just generally curious in this part of the section. Hey, is this program potentially for you? So I'm going to finish off the third pillar again. So you've gone through pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3. So if I could summarize this 6-week challenge, we want to help you to create positive habits, a sustainable lifestyle change. And what that means is you'll reach your goal and you'll keep those results. Does that make sense? Notice the tone, notice the pause. Does that all make sense? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I'm asking a question. Like, I don't know if you understand why this program's good. I don't know if you understand those 3 core pillars. They all say, yep, yeah, it all makes sense. And did anything stand out or resonate in particular? Did anything stand out or resonate in particular? And just so I know, like, what stood out to you? And just so I know, like, what resonated with you in particular? Now, when you ask that question, the prospect will refer typically to one of the 3 pillars. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the third pillar, support. Yeah, like, I think I really, really need some help. I need that support inside and outside of the gym. Or, like, I love the fact that you guys changed the workouts based around my injuries. I love the fact that your program sounds like it's fun. And from what you've told me, it's something that I think I can see myself doing for a long period of time. So again, does that all make sense? Yep. And did anything stand out or resonate in particular? Now, if they say something like, yeah, just the support, and they don't expand on that, just what do you mean by support? Can you expand on that? Can you tell me more about why you feel like support is the key for you? And they will double down. Well, like, yeah, I went to this gym before, I started, I stopped, and if I had that person there to message me when I didn't make that session or I came back from holidays, I would still be there today. So if they give a very vague response, did anything stand out or resonate in particular? Yeah, I want to have fun. Oh, you want to have fun? Tell me more about that. Well, like, yeah, I was at this other gym and I was going and I was getting results, but I didn't really enjoy it. And like, it was just an absolute slog. So like, it's really important this is fun. So get them to expand and get them to open up more. Now, from here, what you really want to do is the final trial close. And you would say this. So based on what we've said, do you think this could potentially get you to your goal? Do you think this could potentially get you to your goal? So do you think this could pause? Like, I'm unsure if this is the program for you. Potentially, I'm even less certain this is the program for you. Get you to your goal, upwardsly inflect with a questioning tone. So what I'm effectively saying with this question is, hey, do you want to do this fucking program? But how I'm asking it, the cadence of the question and the tone of the question, I'm genuinely curious. Like, hey, do you think like this could work? And like, it's almost like, hey, off the record, do you think this program is for you? And they're not going to feel trapped or pushed into a corner, whether it's a yes, I'm signing up, or no, I don't want to do this program. Typically, they'll say, yep, it all sounds great. I'm so excited. Sign me up. But sometimes they'll say, oh, like, yeah, like it sounds really great. It's just in the next 28 days, I am going away for like a week. So what happens there? Now, why this is so great is if you didn't gather that information, she might say at the end, you know what, like it does all sound good, but like I just haven't got time. Because she's going away the third week of the challenge. So you're inviting her questions. You want to get the objections in this section so that you can cover it. Yeah, and it all sounds great. Is it okay if I pay that 28-day challenge off next week? Is it okay if I pay half today and half in 14 days? Is it okay if I start in 2 weeks' time as I'm going on holidays? So all these things are logistical reasons why the person wouldn't do the program. And they might think that they can't break up the payment. They might think that they can't break up the challenge duration based on their holidays. So this question, do you think this could get you to your goal? It is everything. Again, on the flip side, hey, while you're on the call, want to lose 10 kilos? Cool. Great. Why is it important to you? Yeah, we can help you do that. Program is effective. It's durable support. Do you feel this could help you get to your goal? And you can loop them and loop them and loop them and loop them and loop them, and they will sign up anyway. However, if you do it like that, you will get a lot more refunds, and they won't end up being good clients. This section of the script is that fucking important. I cannot stress this enough. We have reps on our team that I think are better salespeople, but they lack that killer instinct at the end to close and to close hard. And it comes down to the trial close and it comes down to closing. Now, in this section of the trial close, occasionally they'll say something like, oh, yeah, like it does sound good. I've been down this road before. Now, this is where you need to come over the top with so much conviction that they believe you. They will borrow the certainty from you. And listen, like we've got people in our gym, they've done XYZ, have XYZ injury. You're going to be fine, right? So drive that conviction home, drive that certainty home. Before I knew anything about sales, before I was technically a good salesperson, before I had a script, what I did have was fucking conviction that my gym was the best gym in Newcastle for someone who was a beginner to get their butt through the front door, have some fun, and start losing weight. You believe me when I talk like this, and so did they. So drive conviction home when you talk to them in this part of the script. If you sense any type of fear, any type of uncertainty, and you have the rapport, you can come over the top and give them conviction. One of my favorite things to do was to draw an example to someone else in our gyms. So we had a lady in our gym. She was fucking amazing. She had one leg. She would come in and do a full workout. We would make very few modifications. Truly amazing. And so listen, like we got a lady in our gym. She's 52 years old. She's got one leg. And she can get through our workouts, get through our program. So I'm sure you're going to be fine, regardless of whether you're the least fittest person in Newcastle or the fittest person in Newcastle. You have my word. Based on the second core pillar, enjoyment, will start you off nice and slow. So once you trial close them, if there are no logistical objections, and it's more around like fear of not getting a result, fear of being too unfit, this is where you need to come over the top, strong, hard, and fast. And they will borrow that certainty, they will borrow that conviction, and they'll end up signing up. Now, once you trial close them, the next step is to collect their details and to finalize the sale. Keep this short and simple. Awesome. So the next step is to grab some more details and get you booked in for your very first session. How exciting. Pause. last, final trial close. And they'll say, yeah, I'm so excited. If they don't, that's the trial closing and loop them again. So you don't want to go past the trial close section or even that question, how exciting, unless it's a hell yes. It's an emphatic yes. You think they're going to sign up. If you know they're going to have questions, if you know they're not going to sign up and you still go to the close, you're going to get the objection and you know it's coming. So just steer into the snow and deal with it here. So you say, how exciting? So, yeah, I'm pumped. Okay, great. I have your name, your phone number, your email. Can I please grab your date of birth? Now, you can even read out the name. So I've got your full name, Jayme Richardson. I've got your phone number, 0466 I've got your email, jamie@fitnessbookings.com.au. Can I grab your date of birth, please? And can I grab your address? Now, why I like doing it like this is it actually gets them in the habit of giving you information. You ask a question, they give you the information. And you've asked these questions right before you ask for their card numbers. They've just given you their date of birth. They've just given you the address. They trust you to some extent. Why wouldn't they now give you the card number? Because if you trial close and say, hey, what's your card number? A bit rude, a bit abrupt. And they might think this person is a scammer. So I have your name, your phone, your email. Can I grab your date of birth, please? Question mark. Can I grab your address? From here, okay, awesome. We organize the payment via a card number. Do you have a Visa or MasterCard? The good old-fashioned alternate close works to this day. Do you have a Visa or MasterCard? Do you have a Visa? Do you have a card or BSB and account number? So give them an option close and alternate close to choose what would work better for you. 9 times out of 10, it will be a card number. Now, if they say, I haven't got my card number on me, that's no problems at all. It happens all the time. You want to normalize it. And then from here, you would simply ask, yep, so can you bring up your internet banking? I can grab your BSB and account number. Notice, can you bring up your internet banking? Do you have a BSB and account number? I don't ask, do you have internet banking? Because it's 2025 and every person on earth has internet banking. So I'm assuming they have internet banking, because if you say, do you have internet banking? They can just say no, and you can't call them a liar, right? So just assume, yeah, cool, no problems at all. It happens all the time. I don't know my card number. In this situation, we just grab a BSB and account number. Can you put me on speakerphone, and can you bring up your details? And you can grab it like that. Now, once they give you their card number, once they give you their BSB and account number, you say this and nothing else. We organize the full payment of $299 today. Pause. Let them say something like, oh, I can't do it today. Can I break it down half now and half later? But 9 times out of 10, they will just say nothing. And then you run that payment. If you give someone the option to split it up, so we can organize the payment in full, or we can organize like 4 weekly payments. What would work better for you? Who would prefer for you to have their money as opposed to them? You, them. So never give them the option. Just, we organize payments today. Pause. Sometimes you can even run the card number on the phone, which is why it's so great doing sales over the phone. You get it straight away, instant. You can even tell if that payment has bounced or not. And if it has bounced, then you can offer to break it down. So let's just say they do object. Oh, I just can't pay today. Completely understand. We can start payments, insert date. To set up your membership, to activate your account, we need to grow a payment of $1. So if someone can't pay anything today, well, it's safe to assume that they probably have $1 in their bank account. Yep, so no problems at all. Happens all the time. We can start your payments on this date. To set up your membership and to activate your account, we do need to grow a payment of $1. And that is for one reason and one reason only, to make sure the card is legit. So we use Stripe, and when you enter a card number into Stripe, it will tell you instantly if the card number is invalid or it cannot be processed. So that is how you trial close, and that is how you collect details and you finalize the sale. So this section here, the trial close, there's probably the most nuance to this section than the entire script. There's probably the most, how can I say this? This is where like a naturally good salesperson, if they even exist, will come over the top and they'll close way more deals because they're certain, they're convicted, They're confident, they loop them, and they ask for the sale. Some people don't ask for the sale. Yeah, no worries at all. Well, I've given you all the information. I'll send you the details and you can let me know. You have to close the deal. And again, this section of the script is the most important. Again, I wouldn't encourage it, but you can be a terrible salesperson and you can have a really strong trial close. You can collect details with confidence, conviction, and belief, and you will close sales that a really great salesperson won't get because they lack the killer instinct in this section. Okay, so next section is part